Have you ever felt like someone was watching you? Like really watching you? Not just a quick glance, but observing your every move? Today, I'm sharing 3 real stalker stories that'll make you double-check your locks tonight. These aren't made up. These happened to real people. And honestly, after reading these, I couldn't sleep properly for days. So let's get into it. Story number 1 comes from a girl named Emma. She was 23, living alone in a small apartment. Everything was normal, until she started noticing weird things. Small things at first. Things you'd probably ignore. It started with her trash. Emma would take out her garbage every Tuesday night. But one morning, she found it, back on her doorstep, neatly placed, not scattered or anything, just there. She thought maybe the garbage collector missed it. Whatever. Then her mail started disappearing. Not all of it, just specific pieces. Magazine subscriptions, coupons, random stuff. And here's where it gets creepy. She found a cigarette butt outside her window. Emma doesn't smoke. None of her neighbors smoke. And it was fresh. Emma installed a camera. One of those doorbell cameras, you know. And that's when she saw him. Every night, around 2 a.m., a man would stand across the street, just standing there, staring at a building, for hours. She called the police, but what could they do? He wasn't on her property, wasn't threatening her, just standing there. Then one night, Emma woke up to a sound, scratching, on her door. She grabbed her phone, hands shaking, and checked the camera. He was right there, at her door, scratching it with his fingernails. Slowly, deliberately. The sound still gives me chills. Emma moved out the next day, stayed with her parents. Turns out, the guy was her downstairs neighbor's brother. He'd been watching her for months, collecting her mail, going through her trash. The police finally arrested him when they found photos of Emma in his apartment. Hundreds of them, taken through her windows. She never went back to that apartment. I wouldn't either. Okay, so that was disturbing. But somehow, this next story is even worse because this stalker, he was smarter. Way smarter. This happened to a guy named James. He's a college student and works part-time at a bookstore. Super normal life, until he started getting gifts. Anonymous gifts. At first, he thought it was sweet. Perhaps he had a secret admirer. The first gift he received was a book. His favorite book, left on his car windshield. Then more gifts came. The first gift was a coffee from his favorite cafe, with his exact order. He specifically requested extra foam, no added sugar, and almond milk. How did they know? Then a playlist. Someone airdropped him a playlist with all his favorite songs. He had never shared these songs with anyone before. He only listened to these songs alone. James started feeling watched. He'd look around campus, the bookstore, and the gym. Nothing. Nobody suspicious. But the gifts kept coming, and they got personal. Someone left his house keys on his doorstep. The keys were the ones he had lost 2 weeks ago, with a note. You should be more careful. That's when James realized this person had been in his house. James set up cameras everywhere. He placed cameras inside his house, outside and in his car, and he caught her, his coworker, from the bookstore. She had copies of his keys. She'd been coming into his house while he was at class, sitting in his room, going through his stuff. The cameras captured her lying on his bed, simply staring at the ceiling, for hours. When police searched her apartment, they found a whole wall dedicated to James. Photos, receipts from places he'd been, and even strands of his hair in little plastic bags. She'd been planning to, quote, make hers. The scariest part? She seemed so normal at work. Always smiling, always friendly. You never really know people. She's in jail now. Marcus moved to a different city. He changed his number. Despite receiving a restraining order, he continues to monitor his activities closely. Every single day. Let's call her Olivia. Olivia's stalker is someone she's never even met. It started online. Weird comments on her Instagram. Nothing threatening, just odd. Compliments that felt too specific. Like, "You look tired today. You should rest more." Or, "Nice new haircut." The thing is, Olivia never posted about being exhausted. Never posted her haircut. This person was seeing her in real life. But Olivia had no idea who they were. All right, last story. Honestly, this story feels different because it is still ongoing. Who has shared this story with me? Still dealing with it. Then the messages got worse. "I saw you at the grocery store today. Blue dress. You should smile more." Sarah checked her security. Made her accounts private. Blocked the profile. But new accounts kept popping up. Different names, same person. They knew her routine, her favorite coffee shop, her gym schedule, where she parked her car. One day, Sarah found a note under her windshield wiper. No name. Just, "We're going to be together soon." She went to the police, but without a clear threat or a known suspect, there wasn't much they could do. So Sarah did everything right. Varied her routine. Never went anywhere alone. Got pepper spray. Told her friends and family. But here's the thing that makes this story so scary. She still doesn't know who it is. It could be anyone. Her barista, the A person at the gym, a coworker, a neighbor, someone she passes on the street every single day. And that's what keeps her up at night. The uncertainty is unsettling because this person blends in, is patient, and is watching. Waiting. Olivia told me the worst part isn't the messages anymore. It's going to the grocery store and wondering if that person in aisle 3 is them. It's getting coffee and making eye contact with a stranger and thinking, "Is it you?" It's living your life while knowing someone out there is obsessed with you and you have no idea who. So yeah, 3 stories. The stories revolve around 3 individuals whose lives were drastically altered due to an individual's obsession with them. The scary truth? This happens way more than you think. If you ever feel like someone's watching you, trust your gut. Tell someone. Document everything. Take it seriously. Because of these stories, they're not rare. These stories are simply the ones that individuals are courageous enough to share. Stay safe out there, guys. Lock your doors. Check your surroundings. And if you found this video helpful or eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe for more real horror stories. Drop a comment if you've ever experienced anything like this. Let's look out for each other. Until next time, stay aware.